Tiger style. Tiger style. Haha. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. Your whole place to hide when I step inside the room. Dr. Doom, prepare for the boom. Bam. Oh, man. I slam. Damn, scream like Tarzan. I be tossing and flossing. My style is awesome.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tyra here with another struggle review, here to discuss Wu-Tang in American Saga. Long time no fucking see. Did we not wait long enough for this show? Now we got this show back, the first season, in 2019 on Hulu, and we're just now getting into season 2. You know, due to the pandemic and all those other good things, we had to wait a little bit longer, which is why I'm sure they hit us right off the back with 3 whole episodes. Now, before I get into what I think about this show moving forward, you know, what I'm looking forward to, and some of the, you know, the things I might have a problem with here and there, I need you guys to drop down and subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm going to give you guys a moment to do that, and then we're going to come back and discuss all things. Yo, chill with the feedback. Black, we don't need that. It's 10 o'clock. Hope, where the fuck shall see that? Feeling mad hostile, wearing their apostle. We about to get into Protect Your Neck, y'all. The season is come on, season, push through. I'm trying to get to them albums. Hopefully subscribe to see more of me. Let's get into this show. We get into episode 1, laying low, and we instantly open with Bobby. Now, this not young, frightened kid Bobby. No, Bobby is handling shit. Not only does Bobby have a girlfriend, but he is the talk of the town in Ohio, in these streets. Him, Dennis, and the whole crew, they are regulating shit around here. If we ain't moving it, it ain't selling. We also get into no Vaseline. There is such a presence of, you know, to let you know, like, hey, West Coast rap was popping at this time. So we get, you know, goddamn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Used to be hard, now you just wet and soft. There, you know, was kind of a sense of resentment, you know, with New York being the birthplace of hip hop. But then, you know, in the 90s, there was that shit where it was all, you know, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, purely West Coast. And I love that here we do see that even though there is a strong presence of West Coast hip hop dominating everything, Wu-Tang, they were not haters. They were just giving props like, you know what, that shit is slapping. But that means when we come out, we have to come out hard as fuck because they're dominating everything that moves. But we also get into Dennis and Bobby, mainly Bobby, bringing that same toxic energy from New York all the way to Ohio. Like, you bringing Bokeem, Woodbine, and Maxine Shaw, attorney at law drama. Like, don't come over here with that. We're trying to start a new life and you're bringing the same drama. I love how they kind of keep it real PG and be like, you know, my baby out here selling drugs and everything, but technically the boy that he shot, he didn't die, and this boy that he just shot in the beginning of this episode, he didn't die either. So he's still good. He's a good child. Like, okay, he ain't, you know, catching no bodies yet, so he all right. We see that Bobby is no longer interested in doing any music. Like, this is my lifestyle. I'm on the run. There's no going back. That, oh, we love you, Rakeem, didn't do what I needed it to do. We just finna sell this work, me and Dennis, who is with Cherie, a very, very pregnant. What the hell y'all stuff under there? She is super pregnant here, about to pop. And he is putting the whole family, the new lifestyle, what they're trying to be, in jeopardy, and completely leaving his dreams behind. And his family, especially his mom, does not agree with that. Like, you are better than this, son. You have so much potential. You even have, you know, the people surrounding him, the girlfriend, you know, bringing up the rhymes and all of that. And he just wants nothing to do with it, and actually goes about shooting someone. Not killing now. We ain't no killer. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Not a killer. He is shooting, at which, you know, They went to the police, and the family just wants him to turn himself in instead of being on the run. So we spent a lot of time with this first episode, you know, surrounding the bail money and trying to, you know, get him out of jail and get him a lawyer and all of those things, and kind of see the dynamics that Dennis is going through, you know, with the crew across the street, and them, you know, trying to have rivalry and that whole thing. I was like, you know, chilling at first, but I was like, okay, where is Raekwon? Where is Method? Where is everybody? Like, how long are we gonna stay here? It's cute or whatever. But I feel like with the series being away for so long, we spend pretty much that whole series just building up, you know, their characters and letting you know, their background, their livelihood, all of those things, as to see, you know, where those rhymes were really coming from and why they were so hungry, and why when they fucking showed up, they showed out, and that shit was hot. Everybody, all 60 of them can rap. Like, we established that a whole lot in their backstories in that first season. So here, I'm trying to get to, you know, first things first, man. You're fucking with the worst. I be sticking pins in your head like a fucking nurse. I'm trying to get there. Let's get there. With the series focusing so much on RZA, I know that he is, you know, heavy-handed with the creative control of the show. I do sometimes feel like we kind of beeline, you know, Inspector Deck, Method Man. We do get, you know, some Raekwon in here. You got, you know, those other members that we love so much in the group. We want some more of them also, but, you know, he's the main vocal point here. Speaking of that, you know, we do have a lot of time with Bobby, and I love those moments, you know, with him and the mom trying to get him a lawyer, and that kind of his taste in music kind of saving him once again, and letting the lawyer know, you know, there's more than meets the eye here. He knows, you know, about music. He has a talent outside of the stupid shit that he's doing right now. And we even have, you know, metaphorical stuff with the butterfly in the jail cell, and, you know, Bobby with his Shawshank Redemption here and his badass wig, you know, all that going on. Speaking of Bobby, and Ashton Sanders portraying Bobby, it's not all the characters on all fronts, especially I'm going to get into Shamik Moore and his portrayal of Raekwon and ODB. Like, that shit is spot on. Bobby, however, there is something going on with Bobby's portrayal that's just not connecting me, and the actor needs to, in so many words, kind of relax. Like, it just gets really, you know, heavy with, you know, I'm trying to get everybody together. We're trying to be here. I'm trying to take my shit to the next level. We here. I want us to get here. We about to get the charts. We about to go. Every fucking thing. Wu-Tang, Jizza, RZA. I'm right here, but I need you to go here. Like, it's just very stoic and just... Now, RZA is, you know, a weird guy. You know, he has the lisp. He is, you know, really energetic. He's not, you know, the most approachable person. Like, he has a little quirky thing to himself. But I think with the actor here trying to be that, it's just not... Now, towards the end of the episode, we do get into Dennis. We do spend a lot of time with Dennis also. Ghostface, and, you know, Cherie and them having that baby, and him just really feeling like he doesn't have any other options outside of what he's doing. I need to provide. This is putting food and money on the table. This is all I want to do. I have no interest in rap. That shit has, you know, I've had no success there. Why would I try to do anything else? So much that you have him trying to hold shit down. POP, hold it down, with nobody else, at which, you know, you just have dudes just come in. Like, the there is kind of, you know, a surreal type of vibe around the show at sometimes, like when we later get into I feel like the situation with Dennis and, you know, the crew coming in and, you know, trying to take over and take the money after he's, you know, got enough money to finally bail Bobby out, and, you know, he almost has his life taken in that whole gun scene, and, you know, the neck. That was great. But then we have moments like with really surreal moments with Bobby, and, you know, him actually opting to, you know, hey, just take that bail money and take care of the family, at which, you know, the butterfly is released, and it's just like, no, I have a higher purpose. I need to get out of here. And, you know, he goes to trial, and you have the dude, you know, the whole flip scenario about, you know, what happened on that occasion, and he uses, you know, rap and everything to inspire him and say what he needs to say in court, and it becomes, you know, really surreal and ethereal and really dramatized. We have those things there. I don't mind those things, but I do like the more so heavy-handed, realistic moments in the show. But you have that going on, and you have Bobby get out, you know, with his horrible ass Pop Smoke wig braid thing happening. But yeah, all the family is great, and he's finally out. And unlike before, when the episode began, he's just all about, hey, I need to get back on my music shit, because that's the money. So once we get into episode 2, you know, we leave Bobby getting fresh out of jail and going to the hospital to hold the baby. I was like, don't give him that baby. It's like, yeah, wash your hands, bro. Yeah, go wash your body, bruh. But we get into episode 2. Shame on you when you step through to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn Zoo. Hey, we get into Brooklyn Zoo. And we get more into the other characters that we love in the show in New York. We have Vaughn, you know, who's been in the halfway house, and he's just really happy that his brother is, you know, out and free. And it's just ready, you know, I'm just trying to live righteous and get a job and, you know, stay the fuck up out of here. We also get an appearance from the other dudes. Like, why they trying to low-key play Method Man? Like, he's like there via Dave East, but it's very understated. And you have him kind of there dropping a lip, Method Man has so much charisma and so much talent and so much personality. I'm waiting for that shit to pop off. I'm waiting. Hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my style. We get into a little bit of that here. Like, I want some more of that. But, you know, we have a little bit of Inspector Deck and, of course, ODB, who is, you know, sporadically thrown throughout each episode. But more so here, we're not really getting into ODB, you know, hip-hop. We ain't got into none of that yet. We're getting into ODB, the ladies man, you know, a song. We getting into him with all the bitches. I'm like, oh, y'all just want us to know that ODB had the hoes. Okay, we got it. And him, you know, trying to pursue females and chasing the female. I got this shorty coming over. Hey, and he do a little rap, and we got a little bit of that from him too. But I just feel like with the show, we're getting a slow burn type situation. And they're really getting us amped up for when those bars and those records and that heat and that big Wu-Tang explosion that happened in the 90s, where they were every fucking wear on everything, face on everything, Wu-Tang branded clothes and all that. They're getting us prepped for that. But, you know, with it taking us so long to get the show back, I think I'm a little eager to get it than last time. Come on. So since we established, you know, ODB, I'm trying to get some pussy. Like, I got this shorty coming. I was like, hey. I love the guy portraying ODB. That shit is chef's kiss. Dude, boy, you go, boy. But we also have RZA, Bobby, getting back into music, finding his inspiration. I love that we have, you know, the family sit down to watch, you know, the Kung Fu tape. And you see the tape just all through this entire episode, and it's kind of tying everybody together, and everybody's getting inspiration in their own little way. And, you know, of course, that gives us a window to, you know, the Kung Fu aspect in the group, the Wu-Tang, even the name, the 36 Chambers, all that good stuff, really fucking popping. But you also have Dennis, who is just not like into it. Like, no, what are you trying to fuck it up for? Let's go back, let's retaliate, and let's move on. What's better than what we got here? And he's like, you know, I'm not going back to New York with you. I have no interest. But you have Bobby, who is, you know, making those beats that we love so much. And can it be that it was all so simple? Hey, I was like, come on with it. Kicking the fly cliches, the duets and rayonnates happens to make my day. Though I'm tired of busting off shots, having to rock knots, running up in spots and making shit hot. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Like, we have him, you know, making everybody their own beat on that floppy disk. And, you know, really prepping for moving forward. You see that he's really focused and believes in his dreams. And, you know, with his mom going, you know, what's going to be different, you know, from before? It's like, no, I'm not going to be, you know, solo this time. I'm going to have my brothers with me. I realize I can't do this shit by myself. For us to really get to where we need to be, we need everybody. Wu-Tang. Now, with him realizing, you know, we need everybody, we not only get a lot of Bobby and Dennis here and Vaughn, you know, getting out the halfway house, trying to get a job in construction, those good things. I love that we get to see just how book smart, but we got a lot of it in the first season, but you see that Vaughn is very smart and he's very articulate and he pays attention to a lot of the detail. I love that here. But we also get into Method Man and Inspector Deck getting their names. Like, it was so cute to see them rap in the METHOD man, and, you know, and really figure out what their names are. Peanut butter, what's getting up, but okay. I'm like really trying not to rap. But I guess you best to beware of the dicky dog shit right here. All right, I'm chilling. But we spend an awful lot of time with Raekwon here, which is so great to see. Anytime I can see Shameik Moore portray Raekwon is a good time. He is so good. We get into his home life and him spending, you know, a lot of time with his mother and all of those good things. But you see that he's really striving, like, I'm done with that life. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm just really trying to pursue my rap career, and whatever I got to do that. I don't really have, you know, the money to finance, you know, studio time and stuff like that. But you can see that he really believes in himself, and he's trying his best to just be on the straight and narrow. Shameik Moore doesn't act, you know, he does that Raekwon, you know, that gold tooth smile ass shit. Fucking fabulous. I love it. Even his voice tone, like, talented. So with us really, you know, taking a moment to focus on ODB and his whole, you know, I'm trying to get some pussy, you know what I'm saying? We have a son and the whole baby mama aspect. It was, you know, really not giving me what it needed. It was, you know, met with comedy relief. And him, you know, using that opportunity, you know, talk to you, God. Hey, no, calm down, bro. Just go to him as a man. He got to respect that. Hey, you know what I'm saying, son? I'm trying to sleep with your baby mom, but y'all ain't even together no more. Like, what's good? Chill out, man. Like, ODB, find another baby mama. There are a plethora of baby mamas out there. Even though, you know, it was used for laughs, I do love that we get to see this actor really portray ODB. And, you know, she's like, you know, when you gonna rap for me, baby? You know, spit some MCs, I'll be burning hot. Whoa. Like, I was, oh, shame on you when you step due to the old dirty bastard Brooklyn Zoo. Hey, he was fucking that shit up. He is absolutely awesome here. But we also have, you know, situations, you know, like with Inspector Deck. He's, you know, not really into rap like that. You see that he is just, of course, flow is fucking tight. But he's still out there selling, drinking, you know, hanging out among the tasteless elements, at which he gets popped and he gets arrested. But you see him, you know, rapping from beyond, you know, from jail, just really setting up. This whole episode, you just really see people prepping and people finding their voice in their name and, you know, really visualizing what they want to say and what they want to portray in their raps. We even have that scene with Method Man and, you know, him in the car telling the friend, you know, not only did Inspector Deck get popped, but, you know, I'll fucking tie your asshole clothes and, you know, just keep feeding you. You know, we get, you know, where he got the inspiration for that. So we do get some things here. But more than that, we get into Vaughn and, you know, him trying to get this job and really leave the straight and narrow. He's not really trying to hear too much about what Bobby is saying, you know, about the music and them all coming together. We even have a moment with Vaughn and Raekwon and them kind of, you know, about to get on the bus at the same time. You see that there's still friction there. And more so with Raekwon, we get a lot of him here and the whole rapping, and Shameik Moore does a fucking awesome job. But you see that he still, you know, is really trying to get his name out there, and he has a huge opportunity to perform and have this meeting, you know, with an exec or this big producer, and you can see that people really believe in him. But we have this rah-rah ass character who's been in the hallway on some fuckery the whole episode, accidentally shoots Raekwon in the leg. Like, go in the house. So we end off the episode, you know, with ODB. You seen ODB take that damn gun kung fu style, like, yeah, nigga. It was like, this is surreal and hilarious. But most of all, we end off, you know, with Bobby not only making everybody the beat and really believing in himself and, you know, really getting it in his mind, you know, I'm getting my brothers together. We're going to be successful at this shit as soon as everybody comes together. But you do spend a lot of time in this episode just knowing everybody is separate on their own path, doing their own fucking thing. So I'm guessing, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see him really get everybody together because, you know, there's still friction, still situations that haven't been dealt with from the last season. So that's interesting. But you also have Dennis, who's just like, yeah, you know, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not going. And the whole throwaway, you know, with the girlfriend. We have the girlfriend here, Bobby's girlfriend, that I'm just not, you know, she's just thrown in there. And I'm like, you know, y'all cute. Cherie and Dennis, what's good, boo? But you have him, you know, I really need to stay here. You know, Cherie, she needs the help, the baby, diapers, the milk. I'm not going to play with you in this music shit. I need to put food on the table and take care of my baby and take care of Cherie. See you later. Like, so we have Bobby, you know, going back to step. Like, don't make this harder than it needs to be, Dennis. Let's go, Ghostface. Let's go. Get your ass on to New York. Now, we finish up with episode 3, Hollow Bones, and we get into Bobby finally returning back to New York with the plan. Couldn't get off the boat quick enough without somebody, hey, son, what's in that bag? What you got in that bag? Give me that bag. Like, goddamn, leave Bobby and his tapes alone. Like, damn, it's hard out here for a pimp. I can't even carry my fucking bag of music down the street. But you get into him, just trying to find his way, and him ending up living with Vaughn until, he can get on his feet, in the whole girlfriend situation. We spent a lot of time with Vaughn in this situation. Last episode, we had him, get out of the halfway house and have the opportunity to work in construction. Here, we really get into him into that construction site, and just Vaughn being so smart. You're just waiting for Vaughn to get involved. You see that Bobby really feels like, for us to really do this, we all have to do this together. Bro, I need you. But he's just like, you can have the little rap thing, bro. That's yours. I'm older. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm trying to start a family with an old girl. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just trying to bring home a fucking paycheck and not look like a bum living here for free. Other than that, you see that Vaughn is just so fucking smart and really reads the fine print as he, gets into the construction scene. And it's like, does anybody really actually read this? Does anybody read the fine print? Which lets you know that he is going to do so well and exceeded so well in the music business area, because, music business is, all about contracts and reading that fine print. So they needed a Vaughn in their corner, and he was that dude. I love how we have the scenario of the guy at jail trying to pull a slip and fall in the stove, trying to get his little bread. And Vaughn is like, yeah, no, we don't have time for that shit. I'm really just trying to have a job. You pulling this bullshit and trying to, get your money up for free is jeopardizing my opportunity, bruh. Get your ass up. Now, even though we have, Bobby letting him listen to his music, and he, really sees how good it is and how much his music and everything has progressed, and he's reading, that business mogul, whatever, savvy book, the industry book, and you can just sense that Bobby's just kind of lingering it there, like, if you want to read that and get involved, I'm all for that. Like, he, lets his brother know, like, you don't have to fucking rap to be down with this. We need everybody in our corner from different aspects, not just, somebody who's good with the pen and paper. You are up here. We need you to be up here. But even though Vaughn is up here, you still have him thinking, with that street mentality to go, hey, this dude is jeopardizing the job. Let me go try to size him up, roughen up, threaten him just to make him feel like, hey, if you don't drop this shit here, I'll be back. Like, drop the little suit. You fucking up the rotation at the job. The man is not licensed to cover none of that shit. You fucking my shit up. And it's like, no, that street shit doesn't work anymore. This man followed through with his lawsuit, and not only do you not have a job, but you no longer have an opportunity. Can't be coming in there with the smack. No, Vaughn. No, you just got out. Now, we also get a lot more of Raekwon here. I love that we see, the dynamic between him and his mom and them, touching bases. You see that Raekwon is not just, some random ass thug. He's very, biblical, knows about the Bible. He's very, well read, which of course helps him with his lyrics. And we get into him, even though he's shot in the leg, like, this is my opportunity. I'm trying to get out there. At which we see his mom. Everybody moms, he was just uber supportive of their career. We love to see it. But you see him go into, the studio, and he's just so amped to have that opportunity. And oh my God, I'm working, with this big producer who's, work with the leaders of the new school. It's just another case of that OPT. Yay, we get into that. I'm an Ella, an Ida, simply just a leader. Based in a space means peace, see you later. He was helping them with that. But you put this track on this beat, that's not really fucking with my rhymes, But I'm going to rap over it anyway, because I'm trying to make it out. We also get a little time with Power here, who is once again, very street smart. All about, the game, the finesse. And we have this, this cool moment here with him in a purse. And just kind of him having a revelation of, this same pressure I'm applying out here to do the shit that I'm doing. I can apply that, that same shit in the music business. You just see everybody on the come up and in the making. You even have a moment with him, having to get on the bus. And him seeing, this one's, kingpin, drug, whatever. And just, like, hey, you driving a bus? Like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, what's good? And it's just like, no, you're missing the bigger picture. Yes, I am driving a bus. But if I kept, going at the pace and at the rate I was going, I would just be gone altogether. I would be in jail. That shit only leads to one way. You have to think smarter. You have to invest in yourself, your brand, your life. Come on, dude. We got kids. Yeah, I'm driving this bus. I got a pitch in though, bruh. I got a 401k. What's good? Like, hey, there's more to life than just, what's here, and what's here. knowledge. So after we leave Power, you know, realizing, hey, I can, you know, use that same energy they're using to sell them selling purses to sell something else. Everybody buying into a dream. I can sell other shit too. You know what I'm saying? We get into Dennis and Cherie and her really getting on him about, you know, why you still here? We will be okay. I cannot, you know, move and get up and go to New York due to the baby, but you can. You and Bobby, yin and yang, you both need each other. Go pursue that. Don't give up your dream. You are a bum ass rapper. Go baby, fly, soar. I'm gonna be back, you know, I'm gonna be there when you get settled. And we get into those brothers. I love Dennis's brothers here, you know, the two little boys that are in the wheelchair that, you know, we got a lot of last season, and it really, you know, helped you to understand just how caring Dennis is and how much he loves his brothers and how much, you know, how well they were taken care of. They light up the whole screen every time you see them. I got my ear to the streets, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I love seeing those little dudes so much, but you also see that Dennis really is kind of coming back to nothing, because it's like, you know, not only do I not have a job or an opportunity and no longer want to sell anything, I can't even, you know, live in the house with my mom, who's doing a lot better than she was in season 1 due to, you know, the case. And, you know, niggas they're gonna take, you know, my government assistance. If you stay here, boo, you can't stay here. But, you know, it's kind of like, damn, like, do I really want to do this? Yes, you do, Ghostface. Do that shit. Like, Dennis as Ghostface, like, I'm just waiting on him to give me Ghostface. Like, maybe the Ghostface we know came, you know, when the money came. But, you know, Ghostface was like, Dennis don't give me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I need that Ghostface who had, you know, a whole fucking couch sitting right here. A whole, you know, dookie rope. Like, damn, you about to choke and fall because it's so heavy. I'm just waiting to get him. I'm waiting for all of their personalities to just bust through. And let's not just get 60% of the show be, you know, hey, you know, I'm trying to get here, do my music here, I'm gonna put a drum in here, you know. Give us, you know, the other stuff too. So after we leave, you know, Dennis' little brothers keeping his books for him, you know, holding him down, like, we believe in you, bro. Don't you just love them little dudes? Like, we believe in you. But if your ass gonna come out, you better come out hard. Don't come out with that weak shit, because we gonna talk about you. We end the episode with, you know, not only Vaughn really engrossing himself in that book and really waking up to what he could probably bring to Wu-Tang and getting into that industry. We have Bobby find a place, take electricity from a phone, a telephone. I'm hungry. Like, we finna record this shit by any means necessary. We end off, you know, with them really feeling the music and can it be that it was all so simple then? We end with that, and, you know, we look forward to what's going to happen in the next episode. Just moving forward, like, I just can't wait to see them perform and hit all that iconic shit that we love so much. I am here for this season. I'm here for this show in general. Now we need to work on, you know, hey, I'm trying to go here, go there, get my piece here, slam it here, drop that shit there. Knowledge. Like, need to work on, you know, Ashton a little bit as RZA, but everything else is slapping. Well, you guys, that was my review for Wu-Tang the Saga, episodes 1 through 3. No, I did not touch on everything, but I did, you know, really want to hit on the key important parts. If I did leave anything out, or if you want to mention anything in the comments that I should have touched on, please drop down and say that. If you love this series and love this group as much as I do, drop down and say that shit too, you know, Wu-Tang. I see you guys next time for my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.